Shut up and sit down.
I'm a student. My spare time, I like lifting weird objects. Started working out, I think when I was like 11, maybe 12. I got a membership at the YMCA, and I think that summer my mom bought me this book, and it was workouts for NBA players, and it was horrible, but I just ate it up. I just did them. I went to the YMCA every day in the summer. I think that summer, after that, I was kind of hooked on it. The improvements that I can make, seeing tangible results for putting in work, and I decided I was going to go to Concordia, Montreal. Trained hard all summer. I walked on, and that was a tough year. It felt really good because back in my mind, my goal had always been I want to play basketball in university, and so to accomplish that was big. But I never really played. I redshirted. I barely got to practice. It wasn't a great situation for me, and I didn't come in with a great attitude either. By that point, so many things in my life had just fallen apart that I decided I can't do this anymore. So that was kind of the end of it for me. I was always a bit of a head case, but being stronger than other kids was good because it gave me an advantage where I didn't if I didn't have a skill advantage or a basketball IQ advantage. It gave me something I could work with and helped me be more athletic. So it really helped me in that sense. And I feel like seeing the results from that, seeing what it could do for me on the court, really just solidified that as a part of my life. I've always struggled with my mental health, I think, since I can remember, honestly. And working out has been so helpful with that. Basketball was so helpful with that. Basketball helped me cope. But when I stopped playing, I didn't have that mechanism. I didn't have that thing that I could just focus on and forget about everything else. I didn't have this thing that I could pursue and tell myself things aren't okay now, but when you make this team or when you do this thing, you'll feel better. I couldn't tell myself that anymore. It was a tough 3 years of just feeling very purposeless, not knowing what I want to do, not knowing who I want to be. But working out, it was always something that I could, see results in. I could set goals for, and I could, see tangible results. Work really, really, really hard, and be rewarded for it. I think that's why, I've stuck with it for so long. The shed. One thing I was doing for a while is I was training younger basketball players. And that's kind of how it started. Probably around Christmas time, I decided, okay, I'm gonna get some new stuff for there. And then when COVID hit and everything got locked down, it was the only fucking gym I had, right? It was this whole time I haven't been to a gym since. And I come here and I train for 3 hours, 6 days a week, just pop my eyes out of my head because I needed to do something. And I think from there it kind of grew a bit, and I started posting about it on Instagram and stuff. And I started a little Instagram for it, very tongue-in-cheek, lots of bravado, but a sentiment that I fully agree with, but not taking itself too seriously. And one day I was I'll make some shirts and some crew neck stuff. So I threw it up, saw some people would want to buy it, so I made them, and it's kind of where we're at now. It makes a lot of sense to be a process-driven person and to find satisfaction in working and find satisfaction in the grind and the hard part. If you want to be accomplished, that's what it is. You're going to have those little peaks, but if that's all you're chasing, you're going to be disappointed because they're not that great. they're good, but they don't last. And so, but if you can really find enjoyment in the process and in working really hard, I think that is the most rewarding part of it.
Shut up and sit down.